Right, here we are. Hi everyone, Richie here from Feeling Blegh, and you're watching Nerdic Pro right now. We are doing the 2026 SummerSlam predictions. I'm joined with Ian. Ian, how we doing, mate?
Live.
Yeah, it's live. But how we doing?
All good, all good, all good. Happy SummerSlam weekend. Bank holiday over here.
I forgot Bank Holiday weekend. Yeah. My missus got
Bank holiday
confused
over in
again.
Ireland.
Yeah, my missus thought this Monday was Bank Holiday. I was like, no, it's not. It's the end of the month. And then sort of looked on the calendar. I was like, Ireland and Scotland. I was like, it's there. So, but yeah. So SummerSlam 2026. Actually, no. Before we do this, I just want to do a quick thing. Actually, so anybody who's been watching the Feeling Blessed stuff, have you have seen that our friend Obi from Pedal to the Metal, Chaos on the No Ties, the Blegh Witch Project, and Alpha Ellen. He set off last Saturday for his 1,000-mile journey to Vakken and then back over to Bloodstock to raise money for the Sophie Lancaster Foundation. Like you've seen, I did day one with him, but I did most of day one with him. I unfortunately had to throw the towel in Ipswich. I just had nothing left to give. But he's 400 miles down. He will be setting off to get back over to the UK, and that, I believe, very early Monday morning. So yeah, get go on Linktree, look at P2, the number 2, TM .uk, if I remember correctly. And then just Google that. It'll take you to the thing. If you can donate something, great. Just give it a minimum. Please go give it a follow. Share the stuff, like the stuff, everything you can, just to help get some attention on it. And on that, we'll then get on to what we're actually here for. Right. So yes, SummerSlam weekend. Is this the first or second 2-dayer?
It's the second 2-day. The first 2-day happened last year.
Yeah, because that was the Seth Rollins cash in, wasn't it? On CM Punk.
Yeah, the Seth Rollins cash in. Cody Rhodes beat John Cena for his second title, and Brock Lesnar came back.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So I couldn't remember if it was or not. So just a quick note before we carry on. So yes, I hold my hands up. I was running a little later today. So Mr. Salad Dodger himself has commented why are we late? One podcast he allows me to do, and then called me a very rude word.
Disgraceful.
I know.
I ran into Bobby when I was in London.
Yeah, you phoned me.
I ran into Bobby when I was in London.
I've never known Bobby to have a Nerdic Pro Weekly set up for Tuesday at 8 o'clock, and then he did it Thursday 11 p.m. before once ever. No, he's never done that before, has he?
No.
So, right. Should we get started with words are hard. Right, let's get started. Right, so this is how things are written down on Wikipedia, and then we'll dart her out. So, got a Women's World Championship: Liv Morgan versus Io Sky. Hell in a Cell: Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar. WWE Men's Championship: CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes. 6-man tag: LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, Royce Keys versus the Bloodline. Gunther versus Nick Aldis. And the Bella Twins and Paige versus Fatal Influence. Then day 2, again, this is how Wikipedia is written it down. Men's World Heavyweight Championship: Roman versus Seth. Intercontinental Championship: Penta versus Chad Gable. Women's Interim WWE Championship: Tiffany Stratton, Jade Cargill, Chelsea Green, Charlotte Flair and Lash Legend. Then we have the I can't remember, but the human muddies on a stick or something like that. When it's some mad thing like that, it was declared as. But Danhausen versus Dirty Dom. the number one contenders match for the WWE Championship, Sami Zayn versus Finn Balor. And then for the United States Championship, Trick Williams versus Baron Corbin. So day one, I think we'll sort of like try and start with the least important if we can get away with it. So
shall we do day one first and just go every match on day one first and then do day two?
Yeah. We'll do it that way, but we'll try and keep the more discussive ones till a bit afterwards. So let's start with the Bellas and Paige versus Fatal Influence. I don't know what this is actually going to bring to anything, but
I suppose if you wanted to bring to anything, you use it to get Fatal Influence over as a group on a big pay-per-view, because they've already beaten Rhea, Charlotte, and Alexa on an episode of SmackDown together. And since then, they were a little quiet at first, but now two of them are now the women's tag team title champions, and JC hasn't still won singles gold yet. So if you want to get things done, you could give it to Fatal Influence. The only fear is that a lot of people are speculating that the Bellas are going to turn on Paige, and then you'll have AJ Lee come out and they'll redo Frenemies versus the Bella Twins. But why not have Paige turn on the Bellas in line with Fatal Influence?
So I'd heard about the Bellas turn. I'd seen stuff about that.
Yeah, the Bella turns is a case of been there, done that, and they did that already with Paige.
Yeah, but you could argue old habits die hard. So yeah. But that said, the idea of Paige turning on them in the act of revenge kind of thing. Yeah, maybe.
Or do you keep them
I can't see about joining Fatal Influence, because then that would just like I think that'd disrupt the whole JC being the leader of them, because like Paige isn't going to go to Fatal Influence and be, unless you turn Fatal Influence into like an evolution, like, and then Paige is like the Ric Flair.
Yeah, that could work. That could definitely work as well. No, but yeah, JC is better as a leader than a follower.
I mean, like if you want to get the whole group over, I think the idea of JC getting the pin regardless, right, would be the better thing, because if she pins any one of those three, they're all former Divas champions, which is now obviously which one's that now? That's now the WWE title now, isn't it? Because the Divas belt become the Raw Women's belt, and then that because it's now the So yeah, I mean, like, if you get JC to get that pin, then that'll definitely put them all over. So what you got then?
I'm going Fatal Influence. Like, unless Paige and Brie get another run as tag, because you want to have Paige and the Bellas probably feud with Jade and the Baddies at some point.
Yeah, I have certain feelings about that, if I'm honest.
It'll just be a squash feud for Jade and the Baddies.
I don't know about squash, because like it's like, so the whole thing for me with Jade and the Baddies is just a copy and paste of what happened in AEW. And so for ages I'd been like thinking that B-Fab was going to join Jade. Like, you can see it in her face and all that. I just can't understand why Mishin did, because like she was the one getting the majority of the ass whoopings and everything. Like, I could see thingy, like I said, B-Fab joining her on the under the whole like possible like fear sort of factor kind of thing. But yeah,
I suppose it was to give her something to do.
Possibly.
Give her something to do to avoid that cut.
But yeah, anyway, back to it. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Fatal Influence myself. I mean, like, you've got two Hall of Famers who, God, what? I mean, yeah, I mean, they're only back for a short period, aren't they? I mean, like, maybe you could get for them to turn on Paige on the fact, because it was Paige that got pinned, wasn't it? When they lost the belts.
Yeah, it was. It was when they lost the belts.
So then they could turn on Paige and say, you're the reason that, like, yeah, we brought you in to replace Nikki because she was injured, and then you're the one that lost the belt, and then, yeah, sort of like could set something up there if they were going to redo that.
As well is that you have another factor as well is that the referee for the match is Jessica Carr, and Jessica Carr was the referee on the night Fatal Influence won the tag titles. And we've been seeing what's been happening with Jessica Carr and Becky Lynch. So does Jessica Carr feud with Paige then?
And a lot of people keep forgetting that Jessica Carr is a wrestler as well. I mean, it's only the once, but she has wrestled on Evolve. I don't know if she was a masked wrestler anyway, but she was a masked wrestler there. I think it was just to hide up the fact that they weren't having a referee wrestling. So yeah, we'll go on Fatal Influence then. All right, next match. So we'll go to 6-man. LA Knight versus Solo Sikoa and Royce Keys versus the bloodline of Jimmy and Jay and Jacob Fatu. This match does absolutely nothing for me.
It's just trying to get 3 people together, but I suppose if you want to go with someone to get someone over besides LA Knight, you used to get Solo over and give his new face run more of a push because they seem to be happy with how he's doing as a face. Like he seems more laid back, more positive as a face.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird because like when he was in the bloodline and like the Usos were turning on Roman and that, it was like, yeah, I remember one of them. I think it was Jay was cutting a promo on Roman. And he was saying like, oh yeah, basically you're trying to groom me as the next leader of the bloodline, but we all know who the real next leader is, and everyone like basically pointed at Solo, and he was just like the enforcer at the time. And then when Roman did leave,
and then
that they had him as the leader, and it didn't seem like it was written very well.
He tried his best. I was enjoying what they were doing, Bloodline 2.0, and then they became MFTs, and then they added more to the list. And like, because Jacob was kicked out, and then they brought in JC Mateo, and then they brought in Tongaloa, or as in Hikaleo, and now JC and Tongaloa are now kicked out.
Yeah,
and now it was just Solo, Tama, and Tala, and then because Tala Tonga was Hikaleo.
Yeah. And then they kicked Solo out. It's just sort of like
they broke away from Solo because they didn't want to be brought into the Bloodline feud.
But I swear, right, in that thing on SmackDown earlier, right, Haku referred to them because it blipped out.
Yeah, I saw this on SmackDown. Haku came back.
I swear he referred to them as the motherfucking Tongans, which for ages, like, I could not work out what MFTs was, right? So just joke.
Yeah. Hello? Hello? Thanks, Rose. Hello?
I fixed it.
And you're back. Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake. Ugh.
Hello?
Right, okay. Is it sorted?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes! Always a technical difficulty. Right.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys. Right, where were we? So Haku comes back and he's now I can't really say, he's just the Tongans now.
Yeah, they're now the Tongans, or they're the Sons of Haku.
Sons of Haku, that was it, yeah.
And now we know what they're going towards for the SmackDown tag titles. They got involved in the Champions versus Champions match between Truth and Priest against the War Raiders, which ended up in a double DQ. And now they're going after both the WWE and AAA Tag Team Championship.
Yeah. But get back to it. What are we going with this one then? Because I mean, like I said, this one does nothing for me.
It's got to be LA Knight, Solo, and Royce Keys. Because you need to give Solo's face run something. You need to get Solo's face run something. You need to keep LA Knight moving it, keep LA going forward in the bloodline picture, wherever this is going, whether he's going to face the winner of the world title match or is he going to get Money in the Bank after the summer. And Royce Keys needs a pay-per-view win.
Yeah. I think I'll go with that as well, and I'll probably be Jimmy taking the pin as well.
I am just hoping that they don't do a Solo betrayal.
Yeah, but I mean, did we? Well, yeah, don't worry about it.
But they seem to be happy with Solo's face run, so let it keep going.
Unless it's going to be a Royce Keys
betrayal,
Royce
yeah,
Keys
because
betrayal.
of the brotherhood with Jacob, with Jacob Fatu. Oh yeah.
I hope not though, because this is one thing I get annoyed about AEW is the fact that we'll have something in a tag team, and one of them turns on the other one and then joins a faction. What was the point in that? Because we've seen 1,000 times where someone in a tag team turns on the other one, right? Everything, and then give them a singles run. Great, but then when they just join a faction, a stable, whatever you want to call it, it's just a waste. Especially if go away. Thank you. Go lay down. Go on. Sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
I was not about technical.
So I'm going with I'm going with Knight, Solo, and Keys.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
Yeah. Here's the thing though. Why are both 6-man tags on the night one? Why not just have one on night one and one on night two? Because you've got nearly all the title matches on night two.
Yeah. So it's only the Women's World Championship and the WWE title, men's WWE title on the thingies, and 1, 2, 3, 4 title matches on there. Yeah. Well, I suppose Sunday's always been the payoff day, hasn't it? So I suppose. And because I honestly thought that they would probably have the WWE title number 1 contenders match before the WWE title, but then again, if say Sammy wins, he can get involved and interrupt things, and right, okay. I think the next match to go to probably Gunther versus Nick Aldis.
I think they're going to have to give Nick Aldis this because it's his first match in a very long time, and it's first match in a WWE ring. And then there's been a strong reaction to the interview he did with Chris Van Vliet, where he was actually crying about his upcoming match.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but my daughter was telling me about it this morning. I will say this.
I should see it myself now.
Huh?
I haven't seen it myself now either, but I heard about it that he was crying.
Right. I will say this, right? On SmackDown, Nick got Gunther in a Texas Cloverleaf, and Wade Barrett goes, he's got him in a Texas Cloverleaf. I'm going to say this right now. That was not a Texas Cloverleaf. That was a King's Lynn Cloverleaf. He's called it a King's Lynn Cloverleaf for Christ knows how long, right? And as a King's Lynn boy, I'm going to defend the shit out of that. right? So, literally, like, I drove past hit the village he grew up in yesterday. So, well, I nipped out for the day. So I mean, I've got to go, fellow Kingsland boy myself. Yeah, you know what I mean. So even it's like my heart says Nick, and my head says, well, I can't hear what my head's saying because my heart's shouting too loud. But no, I'm going with Nick.
I'm going to have to say I'm going to go with Nick too. But then again, that's kind of been another setback for Gunther since after, like, this is the man who's retired John Cena and AJ Styles. Then he beat Seth Rollins, he beat Mr. WrestleMania Seth Rollins. And since then, like, he's kind of been set back since he hasn't won, since he didn't beat Cody at both Clash in Italy and at the Night Champions. So it's going to be another bit of a setback from him, like the big promise he was made after retiring Cena.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna
I've seen Nick. I saw Nick Aldis wrestle once when he was in TNA as Oblivion back in Dublin at a TNA show. Like, and he wasn't that great for me that time. Maybe things have changed, so I'll just have to see myself.
I think this is gonna be like a slow, like, partly because Nick's out of practice, but a bit of a slow European style. You know, a lot of things that a lot of people don't like Gunther for. Because it's more methodical.
Gunther does stuff like that. Yeah, Gunther does that.
So Bobby has pointed out the fact that he lives about 5.
I'm docking.
Now, what's it doing?
I'm here now.
Ah, sorry. No, we've had one technical difficulty, okay? Can me and Ian have one podcast together where we're not smothered in technical difficulties, please? And then Bobby also
please,
says that a lot of teachers who taught Nick also taught him. Which, I mean, Nick Aldis is 2 or 3 years older than me. So, I mean, if he's not, yeah, he's 39, 40, isn't he? So, but yeah, I mean, I'll just to point out, my dad grew up in Docking as well, so let's really tick all the boxes on that one. But no, so yeah, I think it's gonna be one of them technical, like, old
slow-based
school
European wrestling style match.
Yeah, and because I mean, like, what? Yeah, I mean, like, go on.
I'd say some will like it, others won't. It's a style that most people probably don't understand.
Yeah. Because one thing Nick always used to, when he used to watch NWA and he was there, was like, he would always be talking about the old school guys and all this and the other. And that European style was the American style at that point. Before the whole flashy power moves and, all that sort of thing. Oh, for God's sake.
No.
Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I'd say, like, it'll either be a match that no people understand or a match people like. So we'll just have to see how the audience takes it.
Yeah. I'll be honest, it's one of the matches I'm looking forward to over the whole weekend, if I'm honest. But yeah, like I said, part of it, I've got the Kingsland biased, so. And I'm also looking forward to the announcement of from Kings Lynn as well, because I remember getting all giddy like a little kid when I heard it on TNA. So we don't get much. Yeah.
And now you're going to hear it in a now you're going to hear it in a WWE event.
Yep. So. Right. So moving on. Okay. We'll do the Women's World Championship match because I think the other two are more of a main event than this one. So Women's World Championship. I think
with the next two matches after this, could I just say that I think with the next match after this, one is going to open the show and the other is going to close it for night one.
Yeah. That's.
I'll say which ones will open and close it later on.
So we've got Liv Morgan versus Io Sky for the Women's World Championship. Now, me personally, I was rooting for Liv to win the Royal Rumble. She was about time she won it. And I think this title run has fallen quite flat. If I'm absolutely honest, it's not really.
It's fallen quite. No, it's fallen flat because she's not defended it because Stephanie Vakir has had to get her visa and she's injured. They didn't make anyone else up to the challenge. They could have made someone like Bailey up for it. So yeah, you could see why it's fallen flat. And now we're doing Io Sky. Like Io Sky gets the win here, got the win of Queen in the Ring. So now, from the looks of things, I think you're going to have Liv win this because this will be your first title defense. Like, because if you have Io win, what was the point? What was the point in Liv giving the belt to Liv when she never even defended it?
Yeah, but at the same time, though, she's had the belt 3 months nearly,
and not defended it one day.
So it's kind of like, but
yeah,
also, I mean, like,
build anyone to be a threat to her. Like Bailey should have been the one built to her.
Yeah, I mean, like, because I mean, you could even have what's like, I mean this respectfully. What's a couple of like disposable, they could have fed to her basically, like an Ivy Nile or I know she's doing stuff in NXT, but Natty and stuff like that. I don't know, because I don't know how many people are injured and stuff at the minute. It's just sort of like, obviously Becky's disappeared for a bit. AJ's like left for the time being. I mean, like, because like you could even like you could have even like called for like an open challenge and had, I don't know, Jada Parker try her luck or something. You could
have had you could have pushed Sol Ruka towards it. I mean, they're not going to do anything with Raquel, I'd say, until next year when we get to Saudi Mania, and now Raquel's the IC champion.
Yeah. See, this is what part of me thinking that I think Liv will lose it because, like, I don't know how long they're going to try and keep the Judgment Day going, and I liked Raquel as a babyface in NXT and stuff when Dakota Kai turned on her and stuff. But I do like her as a heel as well. I can't really sort of like fault her as a heel either.
I think it's like she's been better. Like she's better as a heel because like when she was a face on the main roster, she wasn't clicking and she had no personality. It was only through the Judgment Day she got to develop a personality.
Yeah, especially with Big Sexy telling her to like fight big, and she's been that slower. I'll say it again, methodical kind of thing. Yeah, I mean she's pinning people down and grinding them out and everything.
Yeah. So I would say, So you need her to hold on to that title for a while until, say, close to Saudi Mania for her and Liv.
Yeah. I'll be just purely because this run has felt flat. I'm leaning towards Io. She said.
I'm gonna say Liv just to give her the win, but then again, that's the second year that you've had the Queen of the Ring not win the title because last year Jade won it. The only person to win the Queen of the Ring following it's now become a yearly tradition has been Nia Jax.
Yeah. Right.
So it
okay.
could go either way, but I'm going to say Liv just to play it safe.
Fair. All right. Okay. We'll leave the title match till last. So Hell in a Cell, Oberfemi, Brock Lesnar.
This is going to main event. This has to main event.
Yeah, because I mean, like the thing for me is the fact that, like, I mean, it's been talked about since like tail end of last year. Brock's retiring, if that is the case. I mean, it's got to be top of the card, isn't it?
It's got to main event now. It did open the second night of WrestleMania, so you have to let Cody and Punk open night one.
Yeah,
the crowd in.
Yeah.
And plus, this is the first Hell in a Cell in 2 years since Punk and Drew.
Didn't Finn have one lately? No? Oh, no. Finn's last one was against Edge, wasn't it?
That was Finn in it. Yeah, that was 2023. And like what I've liked about the Triple H era is that he took away the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view because it didn't work. It wasn't working as a yearly event because it was not used to settle personal feuds. And that's what the Hell in a Cell was made for. And that's what it's been done better at lately. Like the personal feud with Punk and Drew was one of the best matches in the Hell in a Cell. It was one of the best matches of all time for this decade. And I'm looking forward to seeing what two monsters can do in a cell.
I'm seeing some panels being broken.
Oh,
Right.
I see. I see them. I see them going through the cage. I can't see them going on top of the cage.
I don't know, because if this potentially is Brock's last dance, you know what I mean? They'll pull everything out of the box.
Oh yeah. But like I heard Triple H say in an interview that they don't know whether this is going to be Brock's last match because he might come back to get that payday at Saudi Mania next year.
Yeah.
And if he does, then it has to be Gunter.
Yeah, but I mean, I kind of don't like the whole thing of Gunther. That's Gunther's, thing now. He's the retirer. Yeah. It just, yeah. I mean, it just because I mean, this is where I was not watching it, so I just please bear with me. But like Randy Orton's Legend Killer thing, that wasn't retiring people. That was just beating legends, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But
well, he technically helped retire Steve Austin in 2003.
Right. Okay. That I'd stopped watching at that point. I didn't start watching it until 2008. So I said bear words on that one. So how are you seeing this? I'm going with Oba because
it has to be Oba. Like he won the first round. No, you're going you first. Sorry.
Oh wait, no, like you just said, he won the first one, but he's also the King of the Ring.
Yeah.
Holder. So if he loses that, I mean, like, who's going to take him serious when he walks up to whoever's holding a championship and goes, "Oh, by the way, I'm cashing in my opportunity," and they're just going to go, "Well, you lost your last match. Fuck off."
I'm going with Oba as well. He has to win the feud now because Brock won the last one. Oba won the first. And what do you do with Oba after this feud's over? I mean, like with Cody after he won the Brock feud, he had a life feud with the Judgment Day for the last 3 months for the months after SummerSlam in 2023, which then led into the Royal Rumble and everything else that happened after. What do you do with Oba then? I mean, it's obviously they're saving Oba and Roman for WrestleMania.
So the other option for that would be, and so we're going to lead on the next one. Roman's not champion at that point. That's the only other option.
Yeah, that'll be a thing. That'll be a thing I'm going to talk to you about later if that does happen.
So
with Roman, and especially with Cody.
Yeah. So right, so we both got over on that one.
Yeah.
And then now we have the men's WWE Championship, CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes. I'll let you go first.
I am going to say Punk on this one.
Completely agree.
Because the talk of him, they moved him to SmackDown because they needed big stars over there, and Punk, and no one is bigger at the moment after Cody than Punk, and he was promised a long title reign. So this should be the start of his long. This should be the start of his long title reign and his first big pay-per-view win. And I think this should be the point where he actually turns heel, because there's always been signs of this whole feud that one of them has to turn heel.
Yeah, and Cena, Cody's covering that Cena role at the minute, so you can't have him turn heel and then go off to children's hospitals for Make-A-Wish and stuff like that. It's just sort of...
Yeah, but there's all this been rumor as well about him turning heel and forming that alliance with The Rock. Everyone's thinking The Rock is going to show up because the ticket sales for this SummerSlam have been abysmal.
Oh, about Punk joining The Rock?
Or Punk joining Rock. I don't think The Rock is showing up. I don't think Punk needs The Rock. He's fine on himself.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like if Punk's going to need anybody else is if they're going to do it, if he's like not world champion, they're giving him a tag run. That's the only time he's going to need anyway.
Yeah. So I think this has to be Punk's big win. Like with Cody, then what do you do after that? Maybe he goes off and starts getting ready to promote Street Fighter in October.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
Because this is the thing we'll ask about Roman as well later on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm leaning towards Punk, partly on the fact that a long title run makes sense and everything, because if you start having a bunch of too shorter runs, you've gone the opposite of what you had before. You had like Roman that had the belts for 3 years, and then Cody had the world title for over a year, and then sort of like lots of little ones. It's just kind of like shits on things, and they don't mean so much then. Also, everyone's getting. I think a lot of people are getting bored of Cody. He's getting a bit stale.
I think there probably is that little bit of Cody fatigue there. So maybe just have him lose this and then keep him off for a while, let him go out and promote Street Fighter.
Yeah. You there?
Yeah, I'm still there. You just went quiet there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you said to go promote Street Fighter and that, which, yeah, fair.
How do you feel the build for this feud has been? Because with the two conversations, like we've seen also them work there as a team. We've seen moments where Punk has hit Cody with the belt, and Cody just gives him an elbow in the face. Gives Punk an elbow in the face.
I don't know, really. If I'm honest, it seems like bickering children to me.
Oh, it's been about I respect you, I love you. Like the end scene that they were doing, like I think they were aiming for like a Rock and Austin type moment, like Rock and Austin at WrestleMania 17. And then they start like literally beating the snot out of each other and just trying to knock each other onto the announce table.
I mean, there wasn't enough Limp Bizkit for my liking to compare it to that.
And they're actually doing the theme song for SummerSlam with Fred Durst and Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh, is that song they're using? Is it? I hadn't even paid attention. But I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm going Punk on that one. It just sort of, like you say, there's a certain level of Cody fatigue. It frees him up to help promote Street Fighter. A bit of time away, like me and my daughter was talking about this. But like when
I love Cody, but if he needs to go away for a while, then I'll be okay with it because we'll be seeing him in Street Fighter, and then he'll come back and he'll still get the reaction. But I think it's more the internet wrestling community that has a fatigue with Cody than because he still gets cheered by the fans at the live shows.
Yeah. Yes, this is the thing where the whole thing with Jey Uso is like, you see the YouTube clips have got like so many like negative things and all that.
Yeah, like there's all this negative, but when he's out there, they're cheering him. It's the same with whether it's Cody or Roman or Jay or Rhea or Io. They'll get the hate on the internet, but the fans will still cheer them.
That is exactly it. It's what I can't remember what I saw it on. I did see it on something, and it might have been Chris Van Vliet. It might have been like WrestleMania or something. I can't remember. But they say like you see all this crap online, but when you look in the arena and it's a 20,000 seater and 20,000 people are yeeting or putting their hands up for the one or whoaing and all that sort of thing. That's the important thing. It doesn't matter. Like don't get wrong.
Yeah,
like
because
those people home are the ones that are potentially going to spend their money elsewhere. But now in that moment, right, and that that's the thing. That is what the thing is, because that is like the biggest issue that they had with the lockdown era was the fact that there's no fan reaction to certain things, so they had to go by the internet. And now because that was a thing, even though you've got the crowd reaction back again, it's still taken into consideration, even though the crowd thing is the real important part.
But and they've said before in the past, like we've heard interviews with Triple H and Nick Khan, they don't listen to fans on the internet.
Yeah, but I mean, on the other hand, though, it's also like, what's it called? It's like the whole ratings thing. It's like, where it used to be like, oh yeah, our ratings were more than yours. Yeah, but the thing is though, nowadays you can watch stuff 3 days later. That's not taken into consideration. It's only when it's on live. So, but all right. So both going Punk on that one then.
Yes, we are.
Right.
I think we're kind of all agreeing with the same people. I think we're kind of all agreeing with the same people.
Yeah, the only thing we differed on was the Women's World Championship so far. So
yeah.
I would just say one thing. Me and my daughter were discussing the whole thing with Cody, and we were saying that like if he was completely forgot about the Street Fighter thing, but like he doesn't win the WWE Championship, fine. Also the other, but he could still potentially go after the US belt because that would make him a
Grand Slam champion.
Grand Slam champion, which because we were literally discussing this yesterday, and we're saying like whether it's a Trick Williams or a Carmelo Hayes or something like that, whoever's got the US belt in this particular time thing, have a hell of a match, which we know Cody can get out of people, right? To take the
and
belt off of them. And
you could bring back the US Open Challenge.
Yeah.
You could bring back the US Open Challenge.
And that, but like even like losing to Cody can still elevate someone that all they got to do is, all right, I lost the title. A month or so later, number one contenders match, boom, here we are. Now they're thrown into the mix, sort of thing. I mean, Trick is over as fuck. So the idea of him having a WWE title opportunity, I don't think is too obscure.
Yeah. Oh no, it won't. It won't be. And like his opportunity will come when it's right. Should we start with Trick and Corbin then? Since we're talking about it now.
I don't know. Just see, is there anything less? Okay, that's probably yeah. We'll do that one first. Fuck it, yeah. So, I personally think it's going to be Trick because Corbin's still doing stuff with MLW, or at least they're still stuff recorded that he's doing with MLW.
Yeah, he's still doing a certain bit with MLW, but it's got to be Trick. And like you couldn't expect to give it the title to Corbin straight away.
Yeah, stranger things have happened.
Oh, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, like I remember when Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows were recruited back to WWE 2022, and Carl Anderson was still holding a title in Japan.
Yeah. I mean, like even like the Hardys return in 2017, 2018.
And when they were on NXT, when they were part of TNA deal.
No. Back when they returned from
2017, yes, at WrestleMania.
They turned at WrestleMania
defeating the New Day in the bar and Enzo and Kaz. And Gallows and Anderson, that ladder match. Yes, that was a great. Oh, sure. No, New Day were hosting that year.
Yeah. New Day were hosting. Because they were like, oh yeah, this is now a fatal 4-way match. So who's going to take it? And then they started doing the Who thing, and then the Hardy's Boy music kicked in because that was the one WrestleMania I'd missed. But I completely agree. Like, keep it on Trick for a bit longer because, like,
I think maybe Trick should become the longest reigning US champion. He's too over. He's just so over.
Well, see, my daughter have. He's one of our favourites to win Money in the Bank. But that said, though, The Miz was
I don't think he's
United States champion and double
he was the Money in the Bank champion
when he won Money in the Bank the first time. So,
well, he wasn't a tag team champion at the time. He was still the US champion.
No, because he had the tag team belts as well with Big Show, didn't he?
Yeah, but he lost the tag team belts before he won the Money in the Bank.
I could have swore he had it at the same time. Right.
He was tag team champions and used for same time, and then he lost the tag team belts with Big Show to the Hart Foundation. Then Big Show and Miz broke up because Big Show got drafted to SmackDown. Miz won Money in the Bank when he was in his second United States title reign, and then he lost the US title to Daniel Bryan and cashed in Money in the Bank in November in that very brilliant segment with Randy Orton.
Fair. All right, that all makes sense. I genuinely thought he had all of it in one hit. So, actually, you know what? Now that you say that, now that I think about it, yeah, he won with Big Show when he had the Money in the Bank because that's when he had Alex Riley with him, wasn't it?
Yeah, he won Money in the Bank when he had Alex Riley.
Yeah.
No, I don't think Trick should have Money in the Bank. I think Trick should actually probably become the longest reigning US champion of all time. Because that's a record that hasn't been broken yet.
How long is that?
Well, the last time someone broke the record for longest reigning United States champion was Dean Ambrose in 2013, 2014. And he rarely defended the belt.
So, hold on, this Reigns. List of United States champions. So currently, okay, I'm not counting all of these because these are all like the old school ones. Yeah, I'm currently all in the 70s and the 80s in the minute right now. Just so that one, that's WCW, and so under the WWE banner, the longest reigning. Okay, under WWF, it's 48 days is not the longest reign. I hate this thing. Just bloody show it like the days. That's not hard, is it? Right. Okay. So apparently Lex Luger's the longest reigning.
Yeah. Well, the longest current reigning US champion was Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, Lex Luger's at 523 days. And then, Dean Ambrose, 351. And then above that, you got Rick Rude at 378, and then Lex Luger. So, yeah, like you say, of the modern era, 361 days. 351 days, sorry. And then
I
Trick
think it would
is
be more
currently
just
on.
to outdo Dean Ambrose's race.
Well, currently he is on. I'll do it this way because apparently I'm not scrolling quick enough. He is currently on. I'll go past it. He's on 102 days right now. So
yeah, I think he should outdo Dean Ambrose's reign anyway. I don't see him outdoing Lex Luger's reign. Unless they really want him to do that.
Yeah, problem is though, respectfully, once you start hitting that, then you sort of like sit in mid-card status then really, and like.
But it worked for Gunter.
Yeah, it's a good point. That's a very good point. Because it's like 665 days, 66 days on it.
It worked for Gunter.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
One question is, where's Little Yachty lately? I haven't seen any Little Yachty.
I know. Yeah, I noticed that earlier. Like, I didn't notice it last week. I don't remember seeing Trick last week, if I'm absolutely honest. But yeah, I noticed when he come out, the cut promo on last night's thing, I was like, it's no Yachty. But maybe he's off doing something else. Maybe whatever short-term contract they had with him or partnership is sort of like, past its date, whatever. Yeah. But all right, so we're both going to Trick on that one.
Yeah.
Sweet. Right. Okay, I'm torn between that one. Should we do the women's interim championship, WWE championship first?
I don't mind, sure.
Yeah. Again, this is a match I couldn't give less of a shit about. Like, it's the thing is, we've had injuries in wrestling before, and people are relinquished. Rhea being one of the people. It was once or twice she's had to relinquish.
Yeah, once she had to relinquish in 2024.
Right. So for there to be an interim championship, I've heard that she's got stuff going on. I can't remember if it was a physical or a mental issue she's got. I can't remember. And so for there to be an interim thing, it's one of two things. Either the stuff that she's had going on, she's fine, but they're just gonna like carry it on a little longer. Give her a little extra time off. Or if she is like physically injured, she's nearly sorted. So have an interim championship rather than like with Stephanie last year. She was injured and had the boot on for God knows how long, so she couldn't wrestle. That was part of the thing where we said about her brain falling flat. I don't know. Okay, there's one person I would like to see have it, but I can't see it. I would like Chelsea Green to win it.
I would like Chelsea Green to win it too, but I can't see her. I think they're going to put it on Charlotte because they were teasing Rhea and Charlotte for a while, possibly at SummerSlam. And actually, they were teasing Charlotte and Jade at SummerSlam, and that's kind of gone down. So it's going to come down to either Charlotte or Jade. Chelsea would be the underdog performer in this one. I don't see them giving Tiffany a run when she's the US champion, and Lash has just gotten in, and she's not ready for that.
I completely agree.
So
if this was a US title match, I think Lash should be winning a shout for it. But for the actual WWE Championship, like a lot of people said like Jade wasn't ready, and they were, oh, hello. Just 2 seconds. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mickey Nobody.
Hey.
And we have no sound.
Oh, fucking hell.
There we go. They've got sound there. Sound there.
Yeah,
Right.
cool. Lovely. You guys all right?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we're good. All right, we've just finished. Well, we've not long finished day one. We just moved on our second match of day 2. So we'll do the same thing we did at Mania. Just get a quick run over what you think of each thing. So we've got Women's World Championship, Liv versus Io Sky.
Liv. No, Io.
Right. Oba versus Brock.
Oba.
Punk versus Cody.
Punk.
LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, Royce Keys versus the Bloodline.
It should be not the Bloodline team, the other one. Solo and all that. It should be them. It'll probably go to Bloodline.
Gunther versus Nick Aldis.
I want Nick Aldis to win, so I'm going to say Nick Aldis.
The Bellas and Page versus Fatal Influence.
I couldn't care less. Fatal Influence.
Yeah, we've established a couple of I don't really care matches. We've just done Trick Williams versus Baron Corbin.
I think Corbin takes it to start a feud.
All right, so so for us, Ian went with Liv, I went with EO, but the rest of the we all agreed with. We went with Oba, Punk, LA Knight, Solo, and Royce, Nick Aldis, and then we went with the Bellas. No, we went with Fatal Influence. Sorry. But this is, we both went with Trick Williams. I mean, like my reasoning is the fact that Corbin's still doing shit with MLW at the minute. So, so we're now on the Women's Interim WWE Championship. So Tiffany Stratton, Jade Cargill, Chelsea Green, Charlotte Flair, Lash Legend.
Maybe Tiffy.
Right, Ian was just saying, like, with her being a US champion, it's sort of like a Tiffy 2 belts thing. It's like, yeah, it's all nice in paper, but it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see it. No, I don't see it. I think they're going to play it safe and go Charlotte. Like, she's overdue a reign.
Probably. That makes more sense, to be fair.
And they were teasing. They've been teasing Charlotte and Jade for a while. So you put the belt on Charlotte, then you can have Jade get the belt back. Or else, depending what happens when Rhea gets back and they do champion versus champion for the undisputed women's championship.
Yeah, I like thinking ages ago about when Jade was chasing Tiffy. Jade to win the United States belt off of Tiffy, and then Charlotte to win off of Jade because of all the stuff that was going on. Because like I still think that the United States belt needs that big name to hold it, to give it more prestige. I'll say that's hence why Becky had the IC belt for so long, so much. I think the US belt needs that, because to give both those belts the right amount of relevance like the men's belts have, we're like 20 years off, at least 20 years off, sort of thing. Whereas like you have the bigger names come over and have them as well, that elevates the belts rather than trying to have people have the belts to get elevated to then become world champions. That's my thinking of it. But obviously Tiffany retained and stuff, so that completely threw that out of the window. Right. I want Chelsea Green to be the interim WWE champion. Right. I don't care what anyone else says.
I would like to see Chelsea Green, but like, what happens when she gets to Rhea or she gets to
she gets murdered
with a Charlotte or Jade?
It's a ladder match. Anyone can win a ladder match. Anyone can get lucky to just run up and unhook it, right? And then when she goes against Rhea, she gets murdered. She's really good at getting murdered in matches.
She nearly died in a ladder match. Remember when she was pushed off the ladder match at Money in the Bank 2024 against Tiffy?
No, I can't remember that, but I'm not going to deny it either.
That was the year Tiffany Stratton won. That was the year Tiffany Stratton won the Money in the Bank.
Yeah, my brain's got blank on that one, but yeah, I'll take your word for it. Hold on, Bobby's commenting. Jade versus Charlotte. Yeah, Jade versus Charlotte would be a next logical women's dream match. And then,
that's why you have to have either Jade or Charlotte win the belt.
And then he says, "I want £1 million, but I don't think that's going to happen." Yeah, okay, but we're also going to get to see someone from King's Lynn represent, SummerSlam tomorrow night. So like, I never thought that was going to happen. Stupid face. But no, like genuinely, like, I mean, people keep forgetting that Chelsea Green is a former women's world champion, right? When she had the knockouts belt at TNA, you know. So, like, I mean, there's plenty of people who have been nothing and they've created something from it, and then
I know. I mean,
someone
like,
who's gone around the world and done the work. Sorry?
I think some of the demand for Chelsea Green to be world champion came when Michael Hayes said they don't see her more than a hard comedy character in that episode of Unreal.
I'm still yet to watch them yet. I know, bad wrestling fan. I know. I'm sorry.
I know, same here.
But like genuinely, and especially considering one of the biggest people to endorse Chelsea Green is the fucking Undertaker. He also said she needs a bit more of a mean streak as well, which the problem is, though, with her being a comedy character, it's hard to just make her all of a sudden evil badass. So,
that'd be like turning R-Truth back to fucking K-Quick and making him a bit edgier again. It'd be full on Ron Killings again. Yeah, that's what I meant. Not K-Quick. Yeah, it'd be too sudden of a shift. She needs to go off with like an injury or something and then come back as a fucking more serious, not necessarily a heel, but like a more serious character. She needs to go away for a bit before I think she gets that proper run with it. Yeah, I think if she does hold it as an interim title, as an interim champion, she would be perfect. But it's whether they pull the trigger on it or not, which I don't think they're still going to do. I think they're going to make us wait till Mania to give her a push. I can see her winning the Rumble.
I could see Chelsea Green more likely. I don't see her winning the Rumble. I think a Money in the Bank win suits Chelsea Green more. I think if you're going to give someone the Rumble next year, give it to Raquel Gonzalez. Raquel Rodriguez.
Yeah. All right, so here we go with this then.
Charlotte.
Yeah, thinking about it, I'd probably say Charlotte as well. Yeah, thinking about it.
Charlotte and Rhea for a while, Charlotte and Jade, and now they have to put the belt on her for a bit until Rhea gets back.
So I still stand by the Chelsea Green thing. However, you guys are making sense. So either Charlotte or Jade, which, bear in mind, Jade's the heel. That probably makes more sense for Jade to win it and have Charlotte chase it.
This is the ladder match, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. With Jade, it depends how long Rhea's out for. So if you put it back on Jade, then have Charlotte chase it.
Or secret sixth option, seventh option. They pull a Brock Lesnar and they bring back Naomi.
That'd be brilliant.
Pull a Naomi and just get her to come and fucking take the fucking strap while everyone's fucked up.
Okay. Yeah, there is something that has been going through my head, right? Okay, and I'll say this, right? Jade or Charlotte getting fucking screwed over by a wrestler who got screwed over, so both of those could qualify.
That'd be Alexa Bliss.
Well, no, Nia Jax, wasn't it?
Yes, Nia Jax. That makes sense because she got DQ'd twice.
Right. So I like the idea of her coming out, or at least like if either of those wins, she comes back with some sort of retribution. Because like Nia Jax got done dirty both of her matches. Like, yeah. Because I actually thought when I watched SmackDown when Lash had her match, that Nia Jax was going to come out, get Julia disqualified so that Lash could qualify, so she didn't get screwed over like she did, and then Buddy Pierce go, no, that was naughty. Now Lash has been disqualified, Julia qualified. See what I mean? So sort of like screw over.
That was a terrible match, by the way.
Over. Huh?
That was a terrible match, by the way.
Yeah, I know, but it happens.
Poor Julia's getting the internet reaction for Julia anyway.
But all right, I think we'll move on to. Okay, we'll go over to Danhausen versus Dirty Dom for the. You know what? I just had it up. What was it bloody called? Money's on a bloody stick.
The
or
human money.
Yeah, human money's on a pole. Yeah. Which people are shitting over, but like, yeah, as I say, as far as people who are going to use that gimmick goes, yeah, give it to Danhausen. Give him the pole on a fucking something on a fucking stick match.
Give him the what would Vince Russo do matches.
Yeah, because like he can get away with having shit cheesy matches like this, and they're probably using it as a gauge to be like, can we do this again at Mania with someone more serious? And hopefully it'll still stink so bad that Danhausen will just Danhausen it and somehow make it comedy gold still.
Well, a lot of people gave him stick for the match with Miz, but that match was quite enjoyable. But you knew what you're getting into with Danhausen, and the little Danhausen handled himself well because he was probably someone who wrestled in AAA, and they're well known for their little people matches. And
one of them was Torito, if I remember correctly. At least one of the ones at Mania. Yeah. I don't know if he's one of the long-standing ones, but one of them was El Torito at one point.
It was the tag team match. With the mini house and that that was El Torito.
Was that that was that one?
Yeah. Hold on, right, I'm being screamed at, right? Okay, we're in the middle of things. So like, okay, so Bobby apparently thought better of me when I said that thing, and no, you bloody didn't, right? He then says, if R-Truth suffered a concussion, maybe he could suffer memory loss of who he is, then come back as K-Quick or Ron Killings.
That'd be a way to do it.
He's put, his name stopped with Duff. She dropped ages ago.
No, as I say, she left after SummerSlam last year, so it's been over a year since she was pregnant. So she like, if she wanted to come back now, she could do, as far as I'm aware, but it's whether she's ready to or yeah.
And then he says, am I being annoyed on my own show? What am I paying you for? You don't pay me shit.
You pay us sweet piss all.
You barely pay us attention, motherfucker.
Bobby, if you pay for me to get a kebab tonight, I'll say whatever you want, boss. But I want a kebab money. I want kebab money.
I think Naomi will come back to Raw then SmackDown, by the way.
Sorry?
I think she'll more likely come back to Raw. Naomi, I think she'll more likely come back to Raw than SmackDown.
Yeah.
Especially with Jimmy on the show.
I think if she was to come back, like, within the calendar year, I think we're probably looking more like Rumble. That just makes a bit more sense. But then again, actually, you know what, right? If Jade was to hold the belt until, like, going into next year, her coming back, come back for the Rumble, win it. Sorry, it's Bobby just commented again. We will have our P45s during the post.
I just wanted a kebab, you bastard.
And he didn't even go here.
No.
But no. So yeah, Danhausen versus Dom for the human money's on a pole match. It's got to be Danhausen. If you're gonna have a silly match like this, it's got to be. I mean, if this was for the Triple R title, I'd be all over. I'd be like, nah, Dom's gonna win it. I can't see Danhausen winning much other than tag team belts. If I'm absolutely honest, if he's gonna win anything in WWE, but
I think he'd definitely be winning a tag title. He'd bring multiple tag titles unless they make some sort of special Danhausen title for himself.
Bring back the 24/7 belt for him.
Yeah, or the Danhausen.
Just have it. Yeah.
The Belthausen.
Yeah.
The Belthausen.
Exactly, yeah. Hardcore housing.
That's the thing. This is the thing. This is the thing everyone is saying now. They've overexposed Danhausen, especially after what happened with that segment with Joe Hendry on Raw. They've overexposed him. They've dealt with this problem before. Like they dealt with this problem with the Fiend. They overexposed the Fiend, and then it just went tits up.
Excuse me, gents. Here we are. The Salad Dodger himself.
I hate you all. Right? You shall put.
Come to grace us with his presence.
You shall
the Lord
refer
and Master.
to me
Come
as.
on, where are you?
You shall refer to me as my actual name, no. Councillor Salazar.
We can't hear you, Bobby.
You can't hear me. Hello.
Can't hear if
I was going to say, yeah.
Right, if you can't hear me, then Richie,
right? The thing's moving, but like there's nothing coming through.
You're an fucking motherfucker.
Yes, we can hear
you. Hello, bastards. How are we?
Well, we were all right, and then you joined.
Oh, I hate you all.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do a quick recap for you then. All right, so
I don't get paid enough. Fuck off.
And remove. All right.
Remove me from the own show, cunt.
All right, night one, okay? All right, quick thing. Women's Championship, Liv versus Io.
Can I abstain? Liv versus Io. Io, I reckon.
Oba versus Brock. Hell in a Cell.
Oba.
Punk versus Cody.
Oh, fuck me. See, this is where I'm going to struggle. I genuinely think it's got to be Punk, but I think we've got to see Cody heel turn.
That's a thought that obviously used. LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, Royce Keys versus the Bloodline.
Couldn't really give a shit, but I'm going to say LA Knight and them lot.
Gunther versus Nick Aldis. You better say the right answer.
Nick Aldis,
Thank
obviously.
You.
Yeah.
Right. Bellas and Paige versus Fatal Influence.
Paige and Bella.
Trick versus Corbin.
I'm going to say Corbin, truthfully.
Women's Interim Championship, Tiffy, Jade, Chelsea, Charlotte, and Lash.
So I'm going to say Charlotte.
And then we are currently on Danhausen versus Dom.
You've already got this far in like an hour and 8 minutes into the podcast. What the fuck? And you started late and all. I mean, come on. Like, are you expecting overtime here or?
It'd be nice. Normal time would be nice. Fucking hot dog and a handshake would be nice.
You get what you fucking given.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is sweet fuck all.
Indeed. Blowjobs aren't on the table, I'm afraid. So, you know.
No, you're fine.
Richie told me specifically that they were on the table for this one.
You dirt.
What the hell?
All right, so Danhausen versus Dom, mate.
Danhausen versus Dom. I want to say Danhausen.
Yeah, I think we're all on that one.
No, I'm saying Dom actually because I think Dom needs it more because there's been the man was like the top heel for the past year, and now people are not happy that he's reduced to a comedy segment. So I think you kind of need to give Dom a bit of momentum. I mean, he is holding the AAA championship, so you kind of need to give some momentum back.
Yeah, but in Triple R, he is pretty serious and everything. So it's like for the promotion that he's champion of, he is serious and top of the tree and everything. Whereas like,
I mean, like, but this is someone you want to move up from AAA champion to world champion in WWE. And will he be taken seriously for that if he loses to Danhausen?
But would it be no better if he was to lose, if he was to win by JD McDonough getting involved? And so, yeah, you know what I mean? Like his usual heel stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm going to go Danhausen anyway, just because I like him and it makes me happy.
I do like Danhausen as well, but I think Dom needs a bit of a win as well. Dom needs something as well. Like, because he hasn't won a pay-per-view in a while this year. Especially, no, he hasn't won a WWE pay-per-view.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I know what you're saying.
Because his last pay-per-view match was WrestleMania with Finn.
Right. Yeah. So, right. So, Ian, you're going Dom, and the rest of us are going Danhausen, yeah?
Yeah.
Sweet.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
We'll do the do you do the IC Championship or the Sammy versus Finn match? Which one you want to do first?
Sammy versus Finn.
All right, so WWE #1 contenders match: Sami Zayn versus Finn Balor. What we going?
Finn.
I'm saying Finn as well. I think we need to see either Finn versus Punk again or see a Finn Cody match.
Yeah, I'm leaning that.
You need to keep Sammy going on that long quest up to Saudi Mania for him to get his moments.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, I genuinely did not see him winning the title the other week. I thought they were going to wait till Rumble, get him to win the Rumble, and then he could headline Saudi Mania, and win one of the World Championships. That's how I thought it was. It wasn't until halfway through that match that I said to my daughter, I was like, hold on a second, because I noticed I think it was stars or the lettering on his leg. I couldn't remember what it was. I was like, that's the Syrian flag colours, which, yeah, is his parents are Syrian or grandparents? I know he's Syrian descent, and I was like, that's the Syrian flag colours, and then so that's what made me change my mind halfway through the match, because I honestly thought Cody was going to retain.
Yeah, and then, but surprised enough, he actually did win. Because I thought they'd have him hold it. Because I thought, did they have him win as a face or a heel? I think it was more a face when he won, because he's now going through this new The Last Good Guy character, and we all thought he was turning heel from the boos he got up leading into WrestleMania and out of WrestleMania.
It's weird because he was a face, and then once he won that US belt just before Mania, it's like like we said earlier, the internet turned on him, and that it's sort of like then things sort of started rolling down a bit, because I thought maybe they put the US title on him to like you'd mentioned earlier about the Open Challenge and stuff. I thought that keeps him relevant until we get around towards Rumble season and stuff.
And then he started coming off a bit heelish before the match with Cody, and then Cody got attacked, and then that led to Punk, and then I think more people are starting to take a bit more sympathy with him.
I think in the States he's more of a tweener, and then Canada / because obviously he's Canadian, isn't he? So I think there he's more leaning towards a face, but obviously in Saudi, because obviously Sammy's Muslim, ain't he?
Yeah.
So obviously Saudi's a Muslim majority country, so obviously he's got to be loved there. Blah blah blah. So I think in Saudi he was playing the baby face, but I think in the States he's a sort of tweener / sort of heel sort of thing. And then he wins it, sort of big thing in Saudi. Blah blah blah. And then obviously back to the States, everyone hates him. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah, so that's why, like I said, like before he won the thing, that's literally my mindset of why he would think he was on the fact that it's the politics side to everything.
Exactly.
But thing is, I didn't like him back in the Intercontinental runs, because he was just a whinge ass. Right, he was really arrogant, bit of a whinge ass and everything. And then obviously shortly after that, he joins Bloodline. Everyone falls in love with him and stuff. Right? When he is that struggling underdog, even when a whingy heel, you know what I mean? It's like you still sort of you kind of feel for him still, regardless. So, because like you said, he wasn't supposed to be a guy to make it. So, you know what I mean? It's like putting all this hard work on and falling short. It's just sort of it was like it's all frustrating. Yeah, you know what I mean. So where this particular character he's doing at the minute is quite good at the minute. So having him still striving and struggling for it, it makes a lot of sense.
I'll be honest. I'm genuinely not the biggest Sammy fan whatsoever. I'm more El Generico than Sami Zayn. Do you know what I mean? Going back to when like him and Kevin Steen at the time, obviously like modern day Kevin Owens, were feuding like over like the Ring of Honor world title, like way back when. I much preferred him as El Generico than like what I do is like the maskless Sami Zayn, because I don't know. It just, to me, it just seems like he's one of them who's just my opinion. It's just the same shit, different week. Do you know what I mean? Just my honest opinion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyways, carry on as well.
Mickey, you got anything?
No, I mean, I think it will be probably Finn so that, they can keep the build on for Saudi Mania. I think that's exactly how it's going to go.
I'm thinking Finn as well, because Finn has felt so fresh since he moved to SmackDown. Like, because he's already just done a program with the Tongans and he doesn't need to be staying on for that. And he's now moving up. They are now moving him up now to getting back as a main event contender. And this should be a good one with Sammy. Like, they've faced before and they do have great chemistry. It'll be like watching a Black and Gold era NXT match in my book.
Mr. Host, hello, can I make a point of order, please?
No.
Oh, fuck me then.
What? What's up?
Isn't Sammy due like a rematch for the title, or like has he already had that?
No, that's part of the thing that he was whinging on SmackDown about, was the fact that like he shouldn't have to have this number one contenders match because he didn't have a rematch. Like, Cody's got this match against Punk because he didn't have a rematch. Yet he's got to earn a rematch. Bear in mind, he's the most recent, person to lose the belt.
Oh, this is bollocks, isn't it? You know what I mean?
This is one thing that's always thinking me where wrestling in general is concerned. Like, I know a lot of times when Lesnar loses a championship, he doesn't get a rematch, but that was because around that time he was like, he'll turn up for a couple of months, win the belt, have it for 6 months, right? Defend it once or twice, but he'll lose it and then disappear for 6 months. Because like Kofi Kingston, he still hasn't had his rematch after losing the WWE title to Brock. It's like sometimes they just pick and choose, because like, you know what I mean, fair play. Like, okay, with no intention of putting this person back in the title picture, fine. Have them have a match, have it on Raw, have it on SmackDown, have it in a 10-minute match where they get battered, right? And then they got battered in like in less than 10 minutes. Well, they're clearly not world title contention, sort of thing. And then like you can just fuck it off, sort of thing. Whereas like just generally not having the thing. However, I will say this: it adds to Sammy's, the whingy part of his character, on the fact that like, why is it Golden Boy Cody gets his rematch, but I've got to go earn it.
I agree. Not very often that I agree with what Richie says, but there we go.
Right.
Fuck the bitch!
So pretty much all going with Finn on this one then, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, okay. The men's Intercontinental Championship. Penta. He's just Penta on this one. He ain't got no fancy last name on this one.
Penta El Zero Miedo. Get it right.
All right. Versus the former El Grande Americano, Chad Gable.
Could this be the chance when Chad actually pulls his finger out his ass and actually wins a singles belt? After all these years. Could this finally be the chance? I don't think it will be.
State?
In his home... Well, no. Right? I don't think it is.
I mean, it is. They keep promoting it. He's in his home state. So, yeah, actually.
Yeah. Yes, I know it's in his home state, Divvy, right? But fucking... but I don't think it's the time.
I mean, the thing is, like wrestling is a bit predictable when this sort of thing is concerned. It's like they're in their hometown, they're in their home state, and then I mean, it's like overly predictable with certain things, right? But I mean, well, it makes a lot of sense because then like it frees Penta up to then at least where the WWE run is concerned, he can get with Phoenix and they can go for the tag team championships because I think the tag division's slightly feels a bit stale at the minute.
They actually reunited at the end of last Friday's SmackDown, where they did like a something that after it goes off on air. They reunited for a match.
Did they? I didn't know that.
Penta and Phoenix.
So I think it's good already.
If Doodards fucking what's his bollocks like does win, right? Could Penta like maybe as you say rejoin with Phoenix permanently, go on with Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio to kick the fuck out of Ethan Page, and then join all that stuff? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like, why not?
Yeah.
Nice.
I tell you what would be interesting, right? Chad wins, and then a couple of months down the road, Kaiser returns.
Ooh.
That would be good.
Not just a pretty face.
Actually, Joe would be very interesting. Say like we're leading into the match. Say like they do the pre-show, and then it gets announced that Chad Gable has been taken out, and they need a replacement, and the person that takes him out takes his place. What if that person that took him out was Sheamus?
Is Sheamus not left the thing? I thought Sheamus had left.
He has left now. He has left because he didn't want to sign a new deal because yeah, he is gone. But say like they surprised us and they tricked us, and then he came back and he beat Penta because he signed a deal.
I mean, again, like I said earlier, weirder stuff has happened. So,
I personally think the only logical person who to be in that position, right, is Jason Jordan.
That would be interesting if he's because
that would be very interesting. Like he's still doing like backstage. He appeared during the Cody and Punk fight.
Exactly.
Jason Jordan or Bobby Roode.
Glorious.
Ooh, that would be good. Actually, like he could be like the person that could take Nick Aldis's place.
Oh. But personally, I think if we do bring Bobby Roode back, I personally want to see him as Beer Money Bobby Roode.
Yeah.
Not all this fucking glorious fucking wank, right? I'd rather see him as Beer Money.
That was great crack, Glorious was.
It was, but I prefer Beer Money. And bloody bring James Storm into it and all, the cowboy.
See, though, the thing was, though, James Storm, right, he left TNA and he did go to WWE and he had a NXT Dark match, right, but then re-signed for TNA because they didn't offer him what he was hoping to get, which, I mean, like, I'm assuming that they was offering him a developmental contract, not obviously a full-time contract. And then he went to TNA, and then they kind of like didn't do fuck all with him, and then he ended up at NWA, and I've no idea where the fuck he is now, if he's even still wrestling.
He is but not as regularly. He's this big like real estate agent, fucking tycoon now. So,
I mean, that said, though, I mean, like, how old's James Storm now? I mean, he's got to be like late 40s now, hasn't he?
He's old as you, Richie.
Probably.
What was that? What was that an attempt at?
Nearly as old as you.
I mean,
Yeah,
okay.
Well,
we'll go with that one. Fuck it, we'll go with that one. Yeah, okay, cool. Dickhead.
No, I'm gonna say Gable. I think it's gonna be a really good match because Gable was Penta's first opponent when he debuted last year, so it's kind of fitting that Gable be the one that beats him.
Mickey's gone.
What?
All right.
Mickey's gone. Yeah, I was about to ask what
we
happened
lost
there.
Mickey.
Hey!
I'll just ping him quick, see if he's alright. 2 seconds. I'm on the wrong one. Actually, sort of pop back in that. Right. Yeah, so we're all going to chat on that one, yeah?
I'm going
to chat.
Yeah. I mean, as much as I would like to see, well, I actually Penta with a world championship, if I'm absolutely honest, but like, I can't see that happening if I'm, you know, what's it called? Yeah, I think he's too old to be put up in that picture, if I'm absolutely honest. But yeah.
You could give him one short world title run. Give him a Money in the Bank and just have a short world title run.
Yeah, it could work.
Penta in the bank. Or Cero Mero in the bank.
So, main event type men. Roman Reigns.
Just to go back for a second, if Chad just go back for a second, if Chad Gable doesn't win and all the apologizing he's done is for nothing, does he go heel again?
Yeah, but then it seems like, well, what was the point?
All the apologizing was for nothing.
Yeah.
All the apologizing to Mysterio and Penta was for nothing.
Just I mean, a short term, face turn just purely because you're gonna be a knobhead afterwards once you got what you want. Yeah, fine. But it don't make no sense to me. Because it's like, he lost the El Grande, not persona, but like, he lost that, and everything. He's he's lost that, so he's been humbled, and now he's trying to sort it out. Apologize for that, and it wouldn't make sense for just to get the IC belt, and unless you try and argue the whole, the Kaiser El Grande was in on it and it was all, but there's two different promotions. If that was just like this happened on SmackDown and now he's on Raw, I can't see it being a ruse.
No, I think Chad has got to do it. It'd probably be a short. I could see it being a short IC title run.
Yeah, but again though, you could set up the whole Chad thing for becoming Money in the Bank winner.
Maybe. I don't see him winning Money in the Bank this year, but like maybe for a future one, yeah.
Okay. Right. So I'll just message Mickey. He said his phone isn't sending audio to his headset. You couldn't hear anything. That's why he's popped off.
Fucking typical.
Get it sorted in a bit.
That'll be his fucking
okay, so men's world heavyweight championship then. Roman versus Seth. Now the one thing of this is the fact that Roman has never beaten Seth.
He's beaten him before, but not in a championship match. Not in a big championship main event match. He hasn't beaten Seth in.
No, what one was that then?
Well, he's beaten him in small matches, and then the bigger matches, he's never actually beaten him. Like WrestleMania 31, Seth wins the belt from him and Brock. Money in the Bank 2016, Seth wins the belt, and then you had WrestleMania 41.
They also had a match.
But even then,
the Royal Rumble a couple of years ago, didn't they?
Yes, but technically, Seth won that by DQ.
Yeah, but
because that thing where he snapped because it was for the blue Universal belt, wasn't it? He snapped Roman snapped and beat the shit out of him with a chair.
Yeah, because I remember that was the one that Rollins come out to the old Shield theme, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
in like their own like bulletproof vests and shit.
The other day.
Do you think that
But
appears
you
during the
can
match?
argue
He
that
finds a way to
when
use
it
it.
matters, he's never beat him. Bobby, you still there?
Yes.
But there was a flicker on the thing, so maybe.
Hello, you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Good, you hear me, Richie?
I got no sound from him at all.
Oh, I hate you so much. Hello, you hearing me now?
That's not very nice, Bobby.
Yeah, we can hear you. And I just saw the comment you left in there.
Can Richie hear you, Ian?
Yeah, I can hear Richie.
I can hear you, Ian. I can't hear him. Oh, I'm just going to try something quick.
What about now?
Bobby, 2 seconds, mate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right.
That was fucking rude. Kick me out, cunt.
Well, now it fucking works. So it worked, yeah. I did the
Oh,
old turn you
everything
off and
happens
turn
for
you
a
back
reason.
on again. So shut up.
Up
That's what we all need
yours.
to do. Turn him off and turn him off and turn him back on again.
Did you what I did? I put him on backstage and brought him back on.
Well, I think that if Richie were to ever turn me off, then I'm afraid that I wouldn't be turned back on again. You know what I mean? So he'd just fucking keep me there. Toss face.
You heard that, ladies and gents? I turned Bobby on.
Yeah.
Oh my
You
god! You're the fucking last thing I go anywhere near. Fucking hell.
But he would go near me. There we go.
Better you than me.
No! Oh my god.
Anywho, right? So
I do want to sleep tonight, you know. Fucking hell. That's not that I can't go to bed. Bobby Salazar and fucking Richie Stone and sitting here. No, I need to fucking stop. My god, fuck.
All right. So, Bobby, what you got? How are you thinking about this?
No, I don't want to sleep with you. Fuck off.
I meant the match, but like, if we're still on that topic,
I don't think your kids want to call me fucking stepdaddy, do they? Fucking hell.
I mean, I see that point. So
Fucking
back
hell.
to the match then.
The match. Oh, fucking hell. Right, you mean Seth and Roman or me and you? Right, Seth and Roman. See, I really want Seth to win, you know what I mean? You know, but I could guarantee wholeheartedly, hand on heart, say that it's going to be Roman winning. Do you know what I mean? But fucking, if he has anywhere near as long of a title reign as what he had previously, I mean, I think I'm going to puke. You know what I mean? I really do. But I really want Seth to win, just to say that he don't. Cody versus Punk is Street Fight, apparently.
Is this the did Mickey send you the same thing you just sent me, by any chance?
In the comments, yeah.
Yeah.
I can see the comments for YouTube, you know.
I don't know. He sent this to me like directly.
Oh, did he? Well, apparently it's on the seats.
Yeah, he just sent me the link for it, which makes sense really with the whole Street Fighter link.
Oh. Do we get some sort of like Street Fighter tune in the background or round one, fight?
They're only allowed to go, Is it laterally? They're not allowed to come forward. They have to just back and forth each other.
Oh yeah, because like they're all like fucking, like Tekken and like all that rubbish, just like 2D, and they like not 3D. So.
Oh. And one of them's got.
Richie, stop looking at your knob and fucking.
What?
Oh, you were just looking at your knob. Stop playing with it. Put it away.
You're not my mum.
Oh, thank fuck. Right, Mickey's just sent me something. Hang on. Well, I can't open it because I'm fucking using messengers. Yeah.
Yeah, Fightful Wrestling News. On the chairs at WWE SummerSlam, Cody Rhodes and CM Punk is listed as a street fight. So,
ooh, that'll be
amaze balls.
It's a nice match. Oh, yeah. So, like, yeah.
It's the same thing I said, Richie. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, Nicky, I'm using the link that Richie sent me on Messenger. And I can't view it because because my phone's a twat. So nearly as much of a twat as what Stoneham is. Whoever the fuck this is, Solin Terone P. Essenter. Sorry if I've just completely bollocked your name up. What is the time to starting on the SummerSlam?
apparently it's 11 p.m.
I've
heard it's 11 p.m.
Let's have a look.
Look on Netflix, it'll show you there.
I've heard it's 11 p.m.
UK start time. When you upload it. Just fucking give me a time, Jesus.
11 p.m. UK time, according to Mickey.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying.
On Netflix. Yeah.
So that then. Literally, I've literally just seen. I just scrolled down a little bit. MSN News. So that says 11 p.m. as well. So yeah. So I thought it was about 1. I've made that mistake before where I've gone to just load it up. Yeah, there you got the little crap that starts about 15, 20 minutes beforehand. I've gone to put that on, and it was after for a match. I was like,
the pre-show. I say the pre-show will be on at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, Mickey's just put in the comments saying they might run a pre-show on YouTube.
Yeah, they normally do.
They will. The pre-show will start at 9 o'clock and run till 11.
But all right. I'll be honest. Where this match is concerned, it's like I don't. It's weird because it's like I kind of have that. I shouldn't do, but I've still got that Roman hangover.
Yeah, so have I.
And then the idea of Seth winning it, just kind of, that whole thing that they were saying about on SmackDown where between Punk and Cody, where they're like, the same 4 people win it all the time. It's kind of that still. But everyone else to put the belts on, like, for instance, like Drew McIntyre, he's out for the minute. Because he's still filming at Highlander. Film or TV show?
Yeah, he's still filming, and Randy Orton is injured.
I mean, like Finn could be coming into the mix, so that's an extra thing.
But he's facing Cody or Punk. Finn is facing.
Oh yeah, actually, that's a fair thing. So Mickey said later on pre-shows on YouTube, ESPN in America. He has also said that he's already bought a Roman and he don't want to see Seth take it either. So
but then the other option being you have to put LA Knight back in the mix because they've been teasing an LA Knight going after Roman for a while. We thought he'd win King of the Ring. That didn't happen.
Well, there is 2 things. There's 2 things. One, Ober's got that
the shot,
King of the Ring shot at the minute. Also, next month is Money in the Bank, so that potentially opens up the 6 other potential names to get put in the mix.
And if Roman wins, though, or loses, does he take time off to go promote Street Fighter?
You know what? Actually, I forgot that he was going to be in it, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's in it as well. Like,
so if we're talking,
I can't hear Richie.
Playing Akeem.
Richie, I'm physically unable to hear you. Just want to point out. I can hear Ian, just not you. Yeah, have one of them back, you slag.
Okay. Let me just. I'll mute myself and back
What?
again and see what happens. No, well, let me do
I'm
that.
gonna hear you.
Fuck off.
Now I'm backstage. Now I'm fighting back in stage.
Can you hear me now?
Now I still can't hear you.
He can't hear me now, can he?
Oh, this is terrible.
Nope, nothing. Okay, sweet.
As I own the Nerdic Pro Podcast, I think that if anybody wants to have a new position as a tech consultant, then please email me or message me like as soon as possible.
Mickey can hear everybody.
That's
one person can hear everyone.
Still can't hear you.
Hold on, right, okay, let's try this again then. Sorry, Bobby. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right.
Crying cockles and Mickey says, sort me a kebab and I'll do it. What sort? Sheesh, kofti, doner.
The list of kebabs.
Yes.
You're going to put me in the mood for a kebab now in a few minutes.
I thought, to be fair, I've actually had a kebab today.
I love kebabs.
Oh, same.
Next time we're in London, we'll have a kebab.
Oh yes, definitely.
Well, next time you're in London, just let us know in advance.
Doner and coffee. I've never actually had a coffee before.
Yeah, it's sort of...
I've had a coffee, several coffees, cappuccinos, Americanos, espressos, lattes, but never a coffee kebab.
Okay. Right, chat.
Am I going to be giving my say on this match as well now?
Yeah, because I can't hear anything Bobby's saying.
Right, Ian, I think what you're going to need to do is when Richie speaks, you're going to need to translate what he says to me because I can't hear him for shit.
He's swearing at me, isn't he?
Okay. I'm going to say Roman as well. I think Roman needs to have this win.
And Richie's just taking himself out.
That's the building. So
na 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 na. Hey, fuck you.
No, I'm so fucking.
I thought we told you to fuck off. 17 million fuck offs.
Eat a dick.
Oh, I can hear you now.
I can hear you now.
Good. I thought I told you to fuck off. 17 million fuck offs.
Oh God, why? It's mostly run all right. It's like there's a little bit at the beginning.
Okay.
Why is it when either one of us do fighting podcasts with Ian, everything seems to go completely fucking tits up the wall? My God. Ian, right. I love you, mate, but why'd you have to fuck everything up? My God.
Oh, that was me.
Did you really have to bring all the shit from the other podcast that I poached you from? Right? Did you really have to bring all that here? I mean, what the fuck?
They cursed me on it.
Yes. The curse from that fucking spandex wearing wanker. Yeah. My God.
Who wore sunglasses indoors.
Who wore sunglasses indoors in the dark.
Yes. How he ain't gone blind, I don't know. Fucking tool. My God.
Oh, God. What like, that took you a minute when I was taking the piss after Roman won the Rumble.
And why is it...
I just remember the fucking first podcast I did with him was like 4.5 hours long. 4.5 hours of my life I ain't fucking getting back, but there we are.
We gotta find that episode.
Oh yeah, we have. Ripped the shit out of it, you know.
Okay, right. So Ian,
I think it's still going on.
You'll stay on this match.
And how come it's every time I go on? Will this always come up every time I go on these shows?
Right. So yeah, Ian, what you got, mate?
Do I ever want to bring the logo into the background for this show?
Oh, you should. Yes. The Rain and Rock Pro Podcast, or whatever the fuck it is.
The Rain and Rock Nerdic Pro Podcast.
Yes.
Oh, stop! I can't breathe.
Yes. All those in favour say aye. Aye. The eyes to the left have it.
Reigns is winning, but do we also see a Zillafot 2 appearance?
Well, rumour has it he's apparently signed.
Yeah, he has signed. He has signed. He did sign. He signed months ago, and he was supposed to be in developmental.
Yeah, wasn't he still part of that fourth rope promotion though? Because he was like one of their champions, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Couple of things. One, Mickey has also said I, so that's an extra one. He also asked, Ian, what's your favorite?
What's Mickey saying now?
Sorry, what's Mick say? What did Mickey say?
He asked what your favorite kebab was.
Richie, your thing's got to go. It
was between Donner or Southern Fried Chicken.
Oi, Stoneham, your audio's gone again.
I haven't been talking.
No point fucking speaking, considering that I can't fucking hear you.
I can hear you fine.
It's like fighting fire with fire.
I'm gonna remove you again. That's so much quieter.
Yeah, I think I definitely did bring a curse onto this podcast today.
Richie, still can't hear you.
Even now?
The curse is in effect.
Yeah, it's definitely
in effect. In the immortal words of Danhausen, you are cursed! What would Brian Boitano do if he were here right now? He'd probably kick Richie's ass and actually make his audio work.
The curse from the Rain and Rock Podcast Hausen.
Oh, what a cunt he is. Fucking hell.
Oh, okay. No, Reigns is winning. Reigns is definitely winning on this one.
Right, is that bad?
We got Zillafot 2, but I think Zillafot 2 could appear, but I think Reigns needs to win this one clean.
Well, I
agree with that. But
Reigns needs this. He needs this to be clean.
See, I want Seth to win, but I'm also in the mind of I know Roman's going to win, you know. So yeah.
And do you think this is Seth's last match as a full-time wrestler, or is this going to be his last ever title shot? Because I mean, at some point they're going to have to start pushing. They're going to have to start pushing. There's going to be a demand to start pushing younger talent.
I mean, there is that, but yeah, I don't know. Like it's one of those things where it'll become obvious as and when it happens. Do you know what I mean? No, send him to NXT. Give him a shit name. Rollins is chatting shit too. Roman's pinned him at least twice.
Yeah. I think we're all leaning towards Roman, don't you think?
Oh, fuck you, Richie. Your audio's gone again.
And after all this craziness, we're leading into Roman.
Yeah.
Oh, Mickey, what would you recommend for a kebab that I haven't tried yet? That's a meat kebab now.
Donkey dick. I mean, lamb.
Oh dear.
I just like it's just recently I've been watching like a few of like Gordon Ramsay's like kitchen nightmares like on YouTube and like it being out in Spain and like some of the kebabs that they serve there are like hanging off of like some sort of like handle and like it does genuinely look like a fucking like horse's penis. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So.
It's just
dear.
Donna and Coughed.
Donna and coffee is my go-to.
Yeah. That's shredded chicken.
Thinking of kebabs is making me hungry. Yeah, I've already had one today, but there we are.
Oh, I'm gonna go after once this is all over. I'm just gonna go make the dinner. So yeah, I'm getting hungry as well.
But right, especially since me and him are
right, Ian, you're gonna need to tell me what fucking twat face is saying because I can't
we'll wrap things up. Just a quick thing.
They're wrapping things up.
They're
wrapping things up. Okay.
Favorite match you're looking forward to?
Can he hear me?
Reigns and Rollins and the street fight. And as a bonus, the ladder match, because ladder matches are normally fun. And SummerSlam had a very fun ladder match last year.
Yeah.
And technically, this is the second year street fight has happened in SummerSlam.
What was last year's?
Last year, Cena and Cody was a street fight. Wasn't it a street fight?
I thought it was just a straight
match. I can't actually remember, to be fair.
No, it was a sort of like it was a street fightish type match because like they had them like going through tables, they had them flipping using the ring post.
I'll be honest.
I'll be honest.
I think Cena's entire like retirement tour thing was just a complete sort of waste of time and like a blink you miss it sort of thing. You know what I mean? Because I'll be honest, I don't really remember fuck all of what Cena did last year. Do you know what I mean? You know.
Oh, I remember it very well. But look, the match they had with Cody was a street fight. He had with Cody last year was a street fight. And that was where he won the second belt. Like it was a street fight style, it was a street fight style match, and I thought Cody was turning heel because he used the turnbuckle against Cena. Well, it was better than the match they had at WrestleMania 41.
That match was crap.
I'll hear you now.
And this is a SummerSlam that's having a back-to-back ladder match because last year we had the tag title match as a ladder match.
TLC match for the WWE tag belts. So I'll go last.
Yeah, I remember that. That was a great match. It was messy, but it was a great match.
Yeah, I mean, once you get more than 4 or 5 people in a match, that becomes a bit messy then, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But, no, let's see if I can send a thing of a jig. No. Oh, I sent a bloody message. All right. Do us a favour. Just ask him what the match he's looking forward to is.
I can hear you now.
Oh, you can hear me now?
What match are you looking forward to, Bobby?
What match am I looking forward to? I am considering that me and Nick literally grew up in the same place. And, you know, we have 1,000,001 mutual friends in the wrestling business and outside the wrestling business. And considering that a lot of teachers that taught him also taught me before I got booted out of that school. I'm saying Nick. So Nick and Gunther, I'm massively looking forward to. You know, Nick, I've met personally on several occasions. You know, literally seen him about on the same street that I live on no end of times, and like what have you, with Mickey James and like what have you, and you know, and all that sort of stuff. And I'm just really happy to see that he's getting a match in WWE now. You know, so yeah.
Do you think this will be the start of a run for him, or do you think this might be like a?
Oh, I hope so. I really do hope so. You know, don't get me wrong. I think he's done absolutely fantastic as the SmackDown GM. you know. But it surprised me when that original segment that he had when Triple H announced him as the new SmackDown GM with Dom Mysterio in the ring. Yeah. And he didn't get a pop whatsoever, which I was massively surprised about. In all fairness, because mate, me personally, considering that I know the bloke and fucking like he literally lives fucking, up the fucking road from me and what have you, and fucking we have like 1,000,001 fucking mutual friends. It's just like fuck. You know what I mean?
It's obviously the audience didn't know him. Like he's not a GM that's going holla holla or a laptop or going to be William Regal. Like he was a more a GM that doesn't do wrestling, just makes the matches.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not going holla holla or he's not a computer.
Yeah.
And he's not Eric Bischoff or Paul Heyman.
I think another issue is the fact that like most wrestling fans are WWE fans, but not all WWE fans are wrestling fans. If you get my meaning on the fact
exactly,
that,
so that's why
there's so many WWE people that WWE fans that only watch WWE. So when someone comes in, they have no idea who the thing is. Which the problem is, it's like I know I've already done this earlier, but it's like an issue I have with AEW is the fact that when they bring people in, you're just supposed to instantly know who they are. Instead of just giving a brief introduction who they are, it's like, oh, that's so and so from New Japan, and then they leave it as that. Whereas like WWE brings someone in, and it's kind of like, oh, in this
dead arrival.
Yeah. I mean, like, because when Royce Keys turned up, I quite liked the fact that the big display was Powerhouse Hobbs, and then changed into the Royce Keys. That was quite good on the fact of that did allow you to go and go, oh, I'll quickly research whoever Powerhouse Hobbs is, and then it's from the other company sort of thing. Whereas like I said, like AEW bring people in from New Japan, and it's just like, oh yeah, that's so and so, and then just leave it as that. And I mean, like what was it when Evil, what's his name now?
Nakuru.
He when he turned up at NXT, it was wait, isn't right, because they didn't say his name to start with. They're like, wait, isn't he from New Japan? He's like former IWGP champion, and so they just reeled off a few accolades, everything. So they did give you a brief introduction as to who he was before actually announcing his name and stuff.
But it seemed to work.
Although I did like the fact that they kept saying like, this guy seems very evil. So like it's like little couple of little plugs there.
Yeah. That's what they did there. Look it up. It did work though for the likes of when Ethan Page and Ricky Saints and Mike Santana made the jump to NXT.
I remember the Ethan Page thing because that's Ethan Page. Wasn't here, and then they started to say the A and got cut off. I quite like that.
That was good.
So Mickey's put in the chat saying he's looking forward to the Hell in a Cell match, which, to be quite honest, out of everything there, that's the one I'm looking forward to the most.
I think that's what everyone's looking forward to the most. That has to main event.
I do agree.
Unless something's happening in the street. Unless something's happening in the street fight, that has to main event.
Yeah. I do agree with what Bobby was saying where Nick Aldis is concerned. I remember watching
hailing from Kingsland, England.
Right. That's the thing. I remember seeing him in Gladiators, right? And I knew he was a wrestler then. And then seeing him when he turned up at TNA, for that brief thing, and I got all giddy when it was announced from Kingsland, England, right? On there, and I'm gonna get to see it in a WWE ring, right? I'm gonna get all giddy again. I know I will. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to the Danhausen match, but that's just because it's Danhausen. That's not because the match is actually going to fill.
That'll be a bit of fun,
right?
There'll be some. It'll be stupid, but it'll be somehow they'll make it fun. They'll make it fun and stupid, but it'll get a lot of stick for it.
I like what you did there. Money on the pole, get a stick. I like that. That's good. Oh, mate. If that's a money on the pole match, that's basically like a ladder match sort of thing. So that's probably going to be a DQ match. So what kind of weird and wonderful things is Danhausen going to bring out as weapons?
I suppose
what
bring
would
like
he bring
a
out?
Bathhausen, a Kendo Stickhausen, anything that rhymes with Hausen.
I mean, a return of the Miz and Kit Wilson.
As zombies or Matt Cardona as
zombies.
zombie.
That's
I have the pleasure of knowing
kind of
Kit. Very nice man.
That's how they counter.
But then again, you're kind of. But then again, that's how you're going to make it like that flipping zombie match that Damian Priest and The Miz had. That was terrible. That zombie
that match must have been that good. It's erased from my memory. I tell you one match I'm quite interested to look at, and that'll be the Trick versus Corbin match, because I hadn't seen a lot of the thing, because it's like I started watching MLW as he kind of like disappeared and got replaced in the skyscrapers. But how much Corbin's improved since leaving WWE, if he has. So that'd be an interesting one. But right, I think it's about time we can wrap all this up, really.
Oh, thank fuck.
I've had my fun.
Getting away from you, Richie. Hallelujah.
I've had my fun.
I've got to roast Richie, call him a cunt, call him a prick, call him a slag, call him a slut. Happy days. What more do you want?
How are you two friends?
Fuck those.
Massive misfortune.
Yes. Wrong place, wrong time.
Who'd have thought
winning a free ticket to the local bloody wrestling thing, like a wrestling promotion, wound me up with this bastard. In
it.
You two both need relationship counselling.
Oh my god. I think I need fucking therapy for that counselling. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you two need both podcast wrestling relationship counselling.
Mickey just put in the chat. The countdown is now on YouTube. So, So guys, anything you want to plug at all? Mickey, you as well. Anything you want to plug, mate?
No, I've nothing to plug in. All I can say is, you two both get the counselling you need.
I am king.
Because podcast friendships matter.
Oh, they do indeed.
I've already been through one
Bobby, what you got lined up, mate?
Failed relationship. I don't want to be through another.
Well, I'm fucking off to Skeg for a week on Monday. Got several meetings the week after. So yeah.
Hey.
Up yours. No, like political meetings. So yeah.
You ain't got no pod lined up or anything?
Apart from the 250th thing, week after next, yeah, I still need to send like a couple of messages out to bring a few more people on, and what have you. So other than that, yeah, quite a few people are going to be coming on. I will be doing a video about it soon. So yeah, just to announce dates and shit. We're partnering up with IPW in Canada for a few podcasts as well. So that'll be fun. Already got, I think, 3 names of them lined up. So yeah, in addition to Justin Summers. So yeah, everyone's favourite Canadian. So
right, so
just as long as Richie's not involved, I don't care. So
I tell you, if I disappeared, mate, you'd miss me.
Would I though?
Yeah, we'd miss you.
Yeah,
you would. You need him in your life, Bobby. You need Richie.
Oh, well, I think I'll need him in my life, just not in me. Thank you. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Right, yeah. I mean, I've got 2 podcasts to announce soon. I'll be over the next couple of days. I hope for another one rearranged, because I was supposed to have one the other day, but unfortunately I had some family issues, so I had to delay that. Yes, Mickey. I did mention that first thing off, but I will say it again. So, again, if you've been sort of paying attention to stuff tagged and shared and stuff, our friend Obi of Pedal to the Metal, Chaos Under the No Ties, the Blegh Witch Project, and Al Fairlin. Last week, Saturday just gone, sorry, set off for his 1,000-mile journey for by Ian. Yeah, he set off for his 1,000-mile journey to bike from Norwich all the way to Wacken in Germany to go to the Wacken Open Air, then bike all the way back to England over to Derby for Bloodstock Open Air in his bloody hell, my audio. He said my audio's gone.
La la la.
Sorry,
la.
He's back again. There he is.
Sorry, I hit off something there.
All right. So he's doing this 1,000-mile ride, all in the aid of raising money for the Sophie Lancaster Foundation. Just Google pedal to the metal, pedal the number 2 to the metal. That should take you to the pages for it all. Yeah, like Mickey said in the chat, he's done 400 already. And that he's raised 1,500 quid so far, which is massive. As I said earlier, I did start day one with him. I unfortunately had to throw the towel in when I got to Ipswich. I had nothing more to give. I am going to do a video on that very soon as well. But yeah, if you can donate to it, please go there. And give what you can if you can. If not, just please go follow everything, like and share everything. Just get as much attention to it as you can. Yeah, please just do all that. Yeah, and I think that's about all of it now. So thank you everybody for watching. I know Mickey, you had issues, but thank you for joining. Ian, thank you for joining. We had reasonably we actually had a reasonably successful podcast with both of us on.
Yes, we did.
Richie, your audio's gone. Sorry.
Oh, fuck you, Bobby.
Weird stuff. Weird stuff happens as always. I look forward to the next time this weird stuff happens.
Right. Apparently he can't hear me, but I'm going to thank Bobby for coming on as well.
Ian, you're going to need to translate for Richie because I can't hear him.
He says thank you. Richie said thank you for coming on.
What, to me?
Yes.
So thanking me for coming on to my own show. Oh, lovely. Fucking hell, how sad can a man get?
Anyway, right.
Can you hear me, Richie? Yes, you can hear me. Okay, well, I can't hear you. Thank fuck. So.
Right, anyway, thank you, everybody. For
are we done yet? Like, can I go and, like, go to it?
Yes, go home.
Shush.
All right, I'll shush, bitch.
Right, thank you, everybody, for watching this.
I never knew you were
Mickey, Ian, and Bobby, thank you for shut the fuck up, Bobby.
No.
Right. I've been Richie.
Oh, today would be nice.
Bobby,
come on, this side of
Ian,
Christmas.
Down
Thank
the
you.
Chat is still Mickey. Thank you, everybody. Good night.
Adios, bastards.